Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. And today we have the second Hyde on the cask. For everybody who has been subscribed, already have tried the Oloroso cask. And today we're talking about a Stout Finish. Yes, it's just a finish because it has been not matured in a stout cask all the way, but only been filled in the stout cask in the end of their maturation cycle. And it's also limited to 5,000 bottles. And 43% ABV. The other one has 46% ABV. And the normal thing is already written on it. What we have here, a stout finished Irish whiskey. Okay, there's a difference here. Here we have a single malt Irish whiskey, and here we have a stout cask finished Irish whiskey. So it might be a blend, so it might be a single malt. We don't know. Triple distilled, non-chill filtered. And I also got some information. The casks are matured in, what is it? Something island, Little Island, in a bonded warehouse on Little Island on the south coast of Ireland. Here, okay. In 1642, Hyde brothers, one a blacksmith and one a vintner, set up the Hyde family pub and forged a Tinker Cross, Gertine, just outside Bandon in West Cork, Ireland. 10 generations later, the Hyde family continue that tradition of purveying only the very finest Irish whiskies. This expression is a triple distilled Irish whiskey, slowly finished in a full-bodied craft Irish stout cask from the Cotton Ball Craft Brewery in Cork City. Oh, we already know where the cask is coming from. So it's craft beer from the city of Cork. Very interesting. I'm not quite sure how do you like craft beer. Write it in the comments. I have to say the craft beer for me is one of these stuff that I don't enjoy regularly. Once in a while, a craft beer is nice because these craft beers are always so heavy on the hops. You always have so incredible strong hops flavors in these craft beers, so they're not really to be enjoyed regularly but on special occasions. So let's have a look if this hops flavor comes into the whiskey, because the hops is only used in beer, and the hops is an, I don't know how to call it, antiseptic. It kills off unwanted bacteria, and that's why you use hops in beer, to make it more durable, also make it more flavorful. But if you overuse it, it turns the beer a bit weird and a little bit bitter as well. But the real beer professional connoisseurs, they do all do love the hops. Ooh, it's hopsy. It's a lot hopsy. That gives it a really fresh flavor. It's that fresh scent of hop. You might not all be familiar with that because from my grandmother's side, they do have a farm, or did have a farm. I think the mother of my grandmother had a farm. Now my great uncle, I don't know, and they do have a farm, and they come from the Hollertau, and this is, I think, like where the half of the hops for the world is being produced. And when you go there during the harvest season, you smell that smell everywhere. So that is very, very distinct for me. For everybody who has never visited a hops farm during harvest time, or the hops Erntemachine, or like the conveyor machine, how do you translate it? A bit of a piney flavor, pine cone flavor, very fresh, but a bit more spicy. Maybe a combination between a pine cone and a curry. Yeah, something like that. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow, the flavor is very complex and intense. So it goes back and forth between that fresh hopsy type, a malty, creamy beerness, and a bit of a spiciness going on as well. Not a hot spiciness, but a bread spiciness. Mm, mm, mm. It's a little oak influence, a little cacao coffee note, but more of a milk coffee note, combined with the creaminess, maltiness from the beer. Like, is there some? I'm not a coffee guy. I'm really not into coffee. So, if I say coffee, then I just associate with the smell of coffee because I don't drink coffee. Mm. Mm. Wow, this is really something new and different for me. It didn't happen very often in 2020 that I got a really new and different flavored kind of whiskey. I had in 2018 and 2019, I had a lot of new flavors that are found in whiskeys. This one is a new one again. I think the first one in 2020 that is really different to everything I've tried so far, because the stout cask influence is very, very heavy. 43%, and very smooth. I'm not quite sure if it's a blend. I'd really like to know that. It has a maltiness, but maybe just has a good malt content within a blend. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's something now. I do have information in my script. The Hyde number 8 contains 75% single grain. Okay, it has single grain in there. From a first fill bourbon cask, and when was matured in a Oloroso sherry cask. And then finished in a stout cask. Now, after the blending for 5 to 6 months, it was matured in a ex stout beer cask. Yeah, and they come from the Cotton Ball Craft Distillery as written on the label. Okay, so we do have a good amount of grain in there, 75% grain. The maltiness is quite good for that grain. So I would say the other influences and flavors make up for it, and I would say hide the flat grain flavor very well, because they could have sold me the single malt. They could have sold me the single malt, and I would have believed that from the flavor. Yeah, so it's a well-made whiskey, but be aware, it's a very exotic one. If you're looking for a pleasant, easy sipping, normal experience, then definitely not the whiskey for you. If you want to have something fresh, new, with a spicy, fresh touch to it, that might be the bottle for you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, then please feel free to share it with your friends, and see you next time.